What's up guys, it's your boy Samuski. Today I'm back again with another video. It's a brand new video on how to master your song. So in this tutorial I'm going to be giving you details on how you can master your song so that it can compete with other commercial songs out there. So they use a lot of hardware, not just software. So those hardwares are really expensive. If you're just starting out, it's going to be really difficult for you to get them. So this video is not a video for becoming a mastering engineer. So I'm just going to be showing you in this video how you can actually master your own songs or a song for your friend in your home studio, especially if you don't have the hardware used for mastering. So a proper mastering cannot be done with just softwares. They are done really with hardware. And if you're not a mixing engineer, there is no way you're going to be knowing how to use those hardwares unless you're trained by a professional mastering engineer. So I have a song here which I mixed and I'm going to be mastering it in your face right here. It's a song by my friend. The song belongs to him. It's not my song. So I'm only doing the engineering parts of the song. So all the credits goes to him. Before you start mastering your song, there are a few things which you must do. The first thing you need to do is to make sure that you're satisfied with the way every instrument sounds. If during the recording of the song there are some noise which are not supposed to be there, you have to retake the vocals, or maybe you're recording your guitar and you have some buzz noise or some click, and however you want to call it, you need to fix those things. So mastering is not about fixing. Mastering is just about polishing the mix, getting it ready for release. So if you have in mind that anything you don't fix during the mix, you're going to be doing it in the mastering process, you're getting it wrong. You need to go back to the mixing aspect and fix it. If your bass is too high, you cannot solve it in the mastering process. You have to go back to the mix and solve it there. The second thing is you have to be in a quiet place whereby you can hear everything you need to hear, not in a room whereby people badge in, badge out, hit, and a lot of noise that's going to be causing distraction. So you don't need that. You already know we live in the world of distraction, so you don't actually need that. So I'm going to be stopping there for talking too much, because this video is not all about talking, it's about getting the job done. But if you want to learn more about mixing and mastering or making your production, you can actually contact me. My number is in the description of this video. You can chat me up, you can email me. Also, if you need music production training. So let's just dive right into this mastering session. So the first thing I like to do before mastering, I like to listen the song from the start to the finish, which I have already done. So another thing I like to do, I don't like the song to just start off immediately. So I'll take it backward a little bit so that it has a few seconds before the song starts playing. The second thing I like to do after I've finished listening to the song, it's to balance the sound, like let's say take out some dB. So what I'm going to be using for that, it's going to be a fruity balance. So I'm just going to take away some dB. If you look around here, you see I'm cutting, or here I'm cutting around let's say minus 4 dB. So the more quiet it is, the better. But before I do that, I'm going to play the song for you to listen. So listen up.
Hoy quisiera hacer un alto, una pausa, un descanso y olvidarnos de este caos. Hoy necesito gritarlo, no sé qué nos está pasando, ¿dónde quedó el corazón? Hoy se trata de nosotros, de que somos tan humanos, que no existe diferencia entre tú y yo. Llegó la hora del cambio, vamos a gritarlo. Somos todos, somos uno. Oiga.
All right, so now I've added the balance. So I'm cutting about minus 4 dB. You get. So let me just take you over to the loudest part of the song, which is around here. So I'll just play. So the reason I'm doing this, it's because I don't want anything that is going to cause clipping in my mastering process. You understand? So I'm going to add another effect, which I'm going to be using to know if my song is clipping. So, and that's going to be a meter from waves. So let me just use this particular one here. I like using this one a lot because it gives me exactly what I want. So if my song is clipping, it's going to show a red clip here. So if I should take out this fruity balance, you're going to notice the song might clip. So you get that, you see what I'm talking about. So with this fruity clipper, it helps reduce the gain of the song a little bit. So you see I'm not clipping. So I'm just going to hang this guy around here so that I can always monitor to check where the audio is clipping, because this is the loudest part of the song. So the next thing I would like to do is to add an EQ. So I'll be using the FabFilter Pro Q3. So I would like to cut around this area, the low, because I don't really need, you don't really need this area because it's difficult to hear this area. So it's just taking a lot of the energy in the song. So I'm just going to make it a little bit sharp. Then I'll cut around, let's say, you just have to listen while you're cutting actually. So let me just say, I'll leave it somewhere around 25 dB. No hay raza, no hay distancia, no hay color. Ahora del cambio, vamos a gritarlo. Somos todos. So the next thing I want to do is to add another EQ. So if you're doing too much on your mastering process, it means you're killing the way the song sounds. So you don't need to be adding too much of effect. So I'm just going to be adding another EQ whereby I'm going to boost the sweet spots and then cut the bad spots. Ahora del cambio, vamos a gritarlo. Somos todos, somos uno. Oiganme el amor, llegó la hora del cambio. Vamos a gritarlo. No hay raza, no hay distancia, no hay color. So the reason why I like using FabFilter, because I can actually see the detailed analyzer. You understand? So I like to boost around this area where I have the bass. The kick is actually here. So I need to give the kick a punch. So I'm going to be adding, let's say, about plus 2 dB of that punch. Then another thing I like to do, it's let's say I want to cut a lot of the high ends because I can hear that the highs are too much for this song. So let's make it sharp. Let's say 30 or maybe 36. So I'm just going to cut up to 16 hertz. You have to listen. Oiganme el amor, llegó la hora del cambio. Vamos a gritarlo. No hay raza, no hay distancia, no hay color. Ahora del. Okay, this is actually fine for me. So I would like to let's say listen more and then cut some areas which I don't like. So you don't need to boost too much during your mastering. Ahora del cambio. So I think somewhere around let's say 700 needs to go down a little bit. So let's say somewhere around there, maybe -1.
Hora del cambio, vamos a gritarlo. Somos todos, somos uno.
Then somewhere around the 4K. Somewhere around 4K. I like to boost that area because that's what gives the songs more clarity. Around 4K. So let's make it another 2 dB.
Hora del cambio, vamos a gritarlo. Somos todos, somos uno. Oiganme el amor, llegó la hora del cambio. Vamos a gritarlo.
So you see, just this few EQ that I've done here has made the song change a lot. It has done a lot. It has enhanced the track a lot. If you have ears, you could actually hear them. So the next thing I would like to do also is to add a saturator. So I'm going to be using a tape machine, and the purpose of this tape machine is to give this song an analog feel. So you know, I'm not working with an analog machine here, so I'm using software. So I need something that is going to process this sound. So for that, I'm going to be using another plugin from Waves, which is called the tape machine.